Welcome back, everyone, to Ozarks Fox AM. I gotta say, that little fun game of cornhole definitely got my my spirits up.
Yes, me too.
It's really fun. And in case you didn't see our cornhole game, I got you covered with my shot of serotonin. All right, so staying in tune with back to school and yesterday's Sylvan Learning Center questions, albeit they were hard, but we prevailed. I figured I would test your knowledge at home and also in the studio on some 1990s learning programs and videos. So first question, Jeremy.
Okay.
What was or were your favorite subjects in school?
Oh, theater and choir.
Okay. I kind of had a feeling you might have said theater.
Although I will say this randomly, I was really good at geometry. Not
Okay.
algebra, but geometry.
Geometry. Okay. Well, mine were theater, gym class, and language arts. Oh. But anyways, I digress. Okay, so I knew, this is like elementary school, let's go back there. I knew it was gonna be a great day at school whenever the teacher would roll in a big old box TV and pop a VHS in. Notice how I said roll in the TV and VHS? That's how old I am. Let's take a look.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Science rules.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Inertia is a property of matter.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
T minus 7 seconds.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Wholeheartedly, science was not my subject. I really did not like science, just could not comprehend it. But when Bill Nye came into the room, it was like the best day ever, my favorite subject ever. Did you watch Bill Nye? No? Okay.
Didn't.
Kaylee, I believe you did. What about you, Ray? For sure. Okay, so Bill Nye the Science Guy was kind of like definitive of my elementary school years and made, you know, learning science fun. It was also kind of a day where your brain didn't have to work full function because you're watching a show and it was fun and entertaining, which I feel like that really helps when you're little and going to school. All right, let's move right along. It is no secret that I am not the most seasoned or in tune singer. It's okay, doesn't stop me. However, I'd like to attribute my love of musical theater to this next clip. Here's a clue. Who would have thought an animated owl and a bunch of birds could make a human love singing so much?
Is everybody ready?
To sing along!
With Disney songs.
Sing along!
Now you at home can sing along with your favorite Disney song. We will play every note so you can sing along.
Join right in, sing along with your favorite Disney song. Once you've heard every word, you'll want to sing along.
But I don't know all the songs.
We'll make sure you can't go wrong.
Sing along, one and all, follow the dancing ball.
You'll find out before you're done. Music's fun for everyone.
Join right in, sing along with Disney, sing along song.
Okay, I got Kaylee dancing, so that warms my heart. Is this clicking?
No.
How? Disney sing-along songs? No. Ah, I really thought
I'm sorry, I don't know
No, it's okay.
it.
Well,
I don't
okay.
know it.
Disney sing-along songs allowed kids to learn the lyrics. You got to really like watch the scenes in depth that the songs came from. And that, for me, I loved because something I've always cared. I really pay attention to scenes in movies that I'm obsessed with. But this is where I learned, you know, ballads such as A Whole New World, The Bare Necessities. You know, it covered a plethora. And if we've got the pictures, we can pull up. This is what they looked like. Now, this is my favorite one because it's Aladdin, but it wasn't just Aladdin-centric songs. It had,
I see.
It ran the gamut of all of them. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
So, anyways, hopefully, maybe this next one, this final one, I don't know.
Okay.
All right, our final clip summarizes my childhood to a T. It's where my sisters, friends, and I had countless birthday parties, nearly broke a few bones, but, you know, all worth it. This place was like Chuck E. Cheese on steroids minus the creepy animatronics. Let's roll this one.
DZ at Discovery Zone. Discover what I can do on my own.
I can jump, swing, crawl, or mountain climb.
I'm going DZ. It's one of a kind.
I can slide through a maze, I can have a ball. I can bounce on the moon, obstacles and all.
I'm going DZ at Discovery Discovery Zone. Easy! Where kids wanna be.
Hey kids, come to a Discovery Zone Fun Center, and with every paid admission, you'll get a free kids video rental from Blockbuster Video.
Okay, wait. Producer Jake, did you say you remember Discovery Zone? I do, yes. Okay, good. All right. Because this was, I mean, the jungle gym of all jungle gyms for kids. And birthday parties there were always fun. Sadly, Discovery Zone closed, and it was like the end of an era. But
When did that close? You know?
I think 2000s.
Oh, okay.
Ish.
Early.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was going to say, there were two pieces of nostalgia in there. Did you happen to catch them? One's basically what the clip is about.
Okay, and then what's the other one?
Blockbuster Video.
I didn't see that.
It's at the very end. He's like,
Oh.
with every kid's admission, you get a free meal and a ticket or something to Blockbuster
Oh,
Video.
I
was
missed
like,
that.
oh my gosh, the combined nostalgia of it all, just my heart bursts. So
I'm sorry. I remember Discovery Zone. I've never been there. I never
okay,
went. But I remember hearing about it. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Did you have it in Texas or you just?
Yes, I think they did. I just never went.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
We did go to Chuck E. Cheese though.
And hey, I did too. So.
That reminded me of, like you said, Chuck E. Cheese, yeah.
Yeah, of
And
course.
The creepy animatronics did make me cry when I was a kid. So.
Yes. Did you ever get up on stage with them and perform?
No.
Well, I mean, you weren't supposed to, but I broke
Maddie,
the rules.
rule breaker.
Rule breaker. So.
No, I remember one time they took us, and you know the giant gorilla who would sing or play the piano at the front?
Yes.
The big gorilla?
Yeah.
I remember vividly, I was probably 3 or 4, and this has traumatized me to this day. My grandmother was holding me, we walked in, and I saw it, and I was crying so hard I couldn't breathe.
Oh.
And they had to take me out because I was so scared of that giant gorilla.
Oh. That happened to me at Madame Tussauds Wax Museum.
With who? What character?
It was the very end of it. It was horrible.
Oh.
It takes you through like Jack the Ripper and everything.
Oh, yes,
And
yes,
I was
yes.
very little, and my aunt was like, okay, let's get her out of here. So.
I never, because I remember going to Madame Tussauds, but I think there was a separate area, like you could avoid it if you wanted to, and I always avoided it.
Well, Mom and Dad, thanks for not avoiding it.
Always avoided.
Always
That's
avoided.
scary.
So, okay, well, I'm sorry those clips didn't really register with you, but maybe I just introduced
But
you
it did.
to something new.
It registered with our friends at home, though, I'm
Friends
sure.
at home, I hope so.
With their kids and grandkids, probably, too.
Yes, and if you were a teacher.
All right, guys, don't go to it. More fun on Ozarks Fox AM right after this.